Ooh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Gauchos, the stock investing show that's completely out of pocket to help put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back again with the boys.
What up, Big Gauchos? Your boy Big Gaucho Tyler. We back.
Hey, David's here. Hopefully, everyone's watching this having a great Catter Day. Meow meow. Meow meow
I hope
meow.
it, I hope everyone's having a great Catter Day. Even the guy that was wrong about Nikola that's been bugging us on our videos. I hope you're having a good day too, because I know we are. So we're definitely right about this first story. Um, Dave, you want to tell him about it?
Yeah, so Nikola has officially hit the dumpster. It is no longer a stock. It has been thrown into the dumpster by the Undertaker. Um, and I don't think we're going to see it return ever. But apparently, what happened is the stock was going down insane after hours and also during the day. Because the company is planning to issue a lot more shares of new stock, 24 million about to be exact. And we also talked about how existing shareholders were able to sell back a couple of weeks ago. So those two combinations kind of came together and really just took Nikola down and brought it back down to earth because it was extremely high for where it should be.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it was at trading at around high 70s before all this, and now they're looking at I think low 40s, $41.
Yeah,
I
they
think
closed at a 48 today. And yeah, you're right. Just real quick, they traded at their top was 79.84.
wow. Yeah, with this new stocks coming into play, I think my estimate is new target price is around $25, $20. That's where I see it going.
If that, okay, get this. I just pulled up the chart real quick and I did the math. Since June 9th, they they have dropped 39% in the stock
Dang.
price just since
Oh,
the
we
beginning of
knew it.
June.
We knew it.
We did call it not sustainable at all. And
Yeah.
I hate to be like that because they're the good old Arizona boys, but I just I don't know. It's one of those blank check companies that got caught up in the hype.
Yeah, they need to come out with a product, release it to the public, and then they can start going up in a stock price. I mean, come on, I want my electric truck or a semi truck. Come on, let's get it.
Yeah, Tyler's backyard needs a semi.
Yeah.
That was a traditional view of how companies came about. First they had the idea and then they made the product and then they went public. But in the 21st century, I guess they just have the idea, they cut the product out and go right to the selling of the stock.
I
Hmm.
guess, but like they still do pre-orders of the product. Like you can't just pay for it and not expect to get it.
Exactly. You know what else? I mean, this is just like the dot-com bubble in 2000. Like, they had websites that were just like a website name with, just an idea, and like they didn't have any products or sell anything, and there was no services. But people were just buying it because it was cool. And Elon
Hmm.
Musk makes electric vehicles cool. But back in 2000, Jeff Bezos was making Amazon like up and coming, and then eBay was coming up too. So it's like the same thing. Like everyone else is just trying to imitate, and then they end up getting burned because they have no product, they have no factory. All if they didn't have all of these pipe shares, honestly, they'd be way better off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I got to say is RIP MySpace.
Big rip.
Yeah. The crash is coming, ladies and gentlemen. I think all three of us agree that something is going to happen within these next 6 months of the second half of the year. It's just a matter of what and when.
I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were listening to our last episode, new estimated date is July 28th. That is July 2820.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir. But
Soshki.
you guys remember that California fire last year?
Yep,
Yeah.
that was insane.
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to keep track of these fires because it seems like there's a fire in California or Arizona or wherever pretty much every other week.
Yep.
We're on fire.
Yeah, but apparently one of the wildfires in California last year was caused by Pacific Gas and Electric, one of their little transmission lines. And that's pretty surprising, you know, because that was actually a really bad fire. The fire burned over 350 houses, injured about 4 people, and burned, you know, hundreds of thousands of acres of land. And to see that this company caused that is interesting. You know, maybe we'll see a really heavy lawsuit be put on them by maybe the EPA or, you know, individual homeowners who were affected. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're publicly traded, which is interesting. They're pretty cheap right now, 922. Trading it up in like the $16-17 range back in February. But you know, I think it's interesting. At the end of the day, they still do own most of the electrical grid in California. So I really don't think they're going anywhere. I mean, this is a terrible tragedy, but you know, they really need to get it together if they ever want to recover, and you know, most importantly, like restore the public faith.
Mm-hmm. Better write out those checks to those families.
Yeah, seriously, dude. I mean, can't even. I'm sure there was even more than the 350 homes too. I mean, the acreage was massive on that fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see
Terrible.
some new safety equipment be put in place with telephone wires and other transmission lines that go, you know, miles and miles and miles long.
I hope so. I mean, I think it would certainly make things safer, but you know, I didn't actually know they were publicly traded. I thought it was just like a private California company.
Yeah, I didn't really know that either until today. But I remember when the fire first came out, they kind of pointed at PG&E, but this is where like the definite report came out saying that it was their fault.
Yep. I know.
Point the
Yep.
finger at them.
Always got to, man. Well, seems like they're trending up today, even despite all of this coming out last year. Everything on the Dow is making our favorite gains this week. You know, boys love it.
Gains.
So for the third consecutive week, Dow's been posting gains, even though this week only went up 2.3%, which incredibly modest, but might be a sign of recovery. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You know, we love the gains, of course. If today didn't happen, then you know we probably would have seen it go up maybe 4% on the week.
Yep. Yeah, it hasn't really been doing any big moves this week, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, so
Yeah, it's been pretty flat. Who knows?
I would
Maybe
tend to
next week
agree.
something crazy will happen.
I'm
'Cause,
waiting. I'm waiting for that big 28.
dude, I really hope it just drops down to 26. That'd be nice.
Oh my gosh, that would.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, 700-point drop. That's possible. I'd say
Yeah.
that could happen on Monday for sure.
I mean, all we're doing is going up 3 weeks. I mean, there has to be at least 1 week of it going down a little bit before it spikes back up.
Just delaying the
And
inevitable crash, man.
yeah, and honestly, you said 28, so we're 11 days away from that specific date. So
The breaking point.
the breaking
The
point.
breaking point.
So,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
but you're right. The Dow has kind of almost recovered in terms of pointage to where it was before the March crash. But if you really look at it, a lot of the stocks still are not even close to recovering. It's mostly just like the big tech stocks that are driving everything up. You know, I think if you were to get rid of Amazon, Tesla, maybe Facebook, but at least Amazon and Tesla, those two are like, those are crazy. They're going insane. They're definitely the reason why the Dow is so high,
I would agree.
in my opinion.
they're driving the market.
No, definitely, but I don't think that should be the way it is. I think
I don't
it's
either.
a
It's
lot of
not.
hype.
Yeah, exactly. Took the words out of my mouth. It's not normal or healthy either. And we're not having any of these market cycles, you know. The economy is just getting artificially propped up, mainly the stock market, but
Yeah.
you know, we do need the assistance, but you know, I mean, at some point you got to wonder how many trillions are going into the stock market for junk bonds.
Jesus. But yeah, I mean,
About it.
also one thing, I believe there's a lot of tech earnings coming up within this next month or two. So we'll see how the market plays that when that comes out.
That could kill Nasdaq.
It could.
Kill Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that too.
They're up. They are up, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know the drill. Bad news means big profit.
I am so mad. We should have made that option, Austin.
I
It's
know.
literally at $36 right now.
I know we could have been printing majorly in the green right now.
Wow,
In the
I'm so
money.
mad.
Well, maybe we can buy this next company, Holicity Incorporated. Got a new IPO coming out. Says they're planning to raise over $280 million, which would equate to about $10 a share with their volume, and it's going to be on the ticker HOL.
Yeah. So I was looking into this company, and they're a blank check company. I believe it's out of Massachusetts. No, Delaware. It's out of Delaware. That's where they're headquartered. But they have.
friendly.
I couldn't find anything on what their plans for a market is. So as of right now, they have no plans at all. They're just a company with a name.
Nikola part 2.
And no, I mean Nikola actually has a plan. I couldn't find anything at all what these guys were trying to do at all. So maybe they have some crazy invention that they're just trying to get merged with another company, or I have no idea. But
Suppose
I couldn't
possible.
find anything. So I don't know how they could plan to raise that much money with having nothing declared to the public. Or if it is declared to the public, it's not easy to find.
Dude, I know I was helping the boys with the PowerPoint, and I was trying to find their logo to put on this slide, and couldn't find anything. That's how bad it is.
I think we need to do Big Gauchos Incorporate, come up with some idea that we don't tell anybody and just have it funded.
Yeah, we gotta do it before July 28th. We'll see if we can pull it off.
Yeah. I'll start a GoFundMe and a Kickstarter account.
No,
Down
we
for
don't
it.
need that. We'll just apply straight to the SEC.
We can raise our own $280 million at $10 a share.
Straight
Just
to our
be like-
pockets.
Just be like, we're the big gaucho company. Money everywhere.
Yeah, if they ask, we'll just say we sell cowboy boots and cowboy hats.
And we print money.
I'm down for that.
How to get investigated 101.
Well, I'm also trying to investigate if we're still going to be able to go on our cruise in January. It's not looking too good. There's another no sale order that's going till September 30th, if you guys can believe it.
Yeah. The CDC announced today that they are not allowing cruise liners carrying more than 250 passengers to sail until September 30th now, which is a pretty big extension. It's a over 2 months extension, which is kind of crazy.
Probably be pretty good. I mean, considering how many people would be on those boats, but I mean, those companies have to be hurting at the same time too. Like I can see both sides, especially because, you figure July 24th is next week. I mean, that's no notice for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, hopefully, everyone stays inside, wears masks, so we can go on our cruise in January. It'd be really fun.
Yeah,
It'd
please,
be-
guys.
It'd be very
Please
sad.
relax.
You'd make Tyler cry.
Yeah, be safe when you go out. It's not worth it.
And it definitely is pretty scary out there. And, we're not slowing down yet. So we just got to keep hoping that, someday we'll see those numbers go down.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
we need a vaccine. ASAP
bet-
Rocky.
We really do. We need ASAP Rocky to fund the vaccine too. We've been inside almost half the year. Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? About 5 months next month.
Wow. Time flies.
Time flies when you've been sitting at home bored, going crazy for this long.
Oh, I don't know
Honestly,
what,
yeah.
what happened to this world? It used to be so much fun and easy going in a sense. Now,
Our kids are gonna complain about not being able to or not wanting to go anywhere, and then we're just gonna tell them like, man, when I was your age, I was locked inside for 6 months.
It's rough. We can't do anything. I literally either at work or at home. At work or at home. We can't go out. Can't do this. And then
Oh,
the
that's
people that
right.
do go out and go do all these things, then they eventually spread the virus, and it just makes us stay even longer inside.
I know, man. Just when we were getting to opening, and seeing people, it's like nope, nope, and then we skyrocket to the top. I can't even go to the gym, dude. They don't even have
Dude,
gyms
gyms are
open.
closed.
I know.
The one place I needed to be open.
The sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, you got that private gym in your backyard now, so you should be all
dude.
chilling.
Yeah, Tyler has an LA Fitness franchise in his backyard.
Yeah. Speaking of that, also Planet Fitness is contacting me for a deal to put another one right next to it. So we'll see how that goes. So buy their stock.
Damn. Okay, I see you, big baller over here.
Pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
while
I
you're
got a
checking
super
out,
stock from last week's video. Check that out.
exactly. Yep. Check out the last episode.
Mhm.
We're so good. We read each other's minds. While you're
Yeah.
checking out Planet Fitness, you can check out these big winners, big losers, and sleepers. Make yourself some money. Hit that soundtrack. Wasn't sure who was gonna do it. What's this first one we got, boys?
So the first one is called Top Glove Corporation, and it is trading under the ticker TGLVY, and it was up 14.5% on the day. And essentially, all they do is produce latex gloves and stuff like that. And they're based out of Malaysia, so a little bit of diversity,
Okay.
Respect.
Yeah, I can see why they're in demand right now. Makes sense. I mean, even I see people when I'm out at the grocery store and they're wearing gloves too. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Especially just imagine how many gloves are being used in hospitals now.
Don't even want to.
It's millions, billions.
Yep. They're just gonna be slanging them everywhere. I wonder if there's gonna be tariffs on. We don't have tariffs on Malaysia, do we? I'm trying to think.
Not that I
I have
know
no
of.
idea.
So it might be cheaper for us to have a long-term relationship with them, as a glove manufacturer.
Yeah, I mean, probably would be.
Very, very beneficial. And then we also got every woman's favorite, every guy's favorite chain, Harmony Gold Mining Company, HMY,
Hey.
up 10.12%.
Yeah, gold's been going crazy too. They are over $1,800 an ounce, so $810 exact. So yeah, I remember when it was at like 1,500. Now it's at a 400, 300-point gain on that. Major moves.
That's huge. Do you think it's
Mhm.
because the stocks are so unstable that people turn to gold like in the other
Oh, yeah.
recessions?
100%, especially times like this. People go to the one thing that they know that's the most secure, which is gold and fine metals. No.
Yes,
Must be
sir.
good, must be good for business. Huh?
Yeah, I've seen a couple people come to the shop and buy over $100,000 worth of gold bullion coins. So
And they
yeah,
kept it in
gold.
their house.
Yeah, and probably in a safety deposit box or something like that.
Holy moly.
Yeah. So when it goes up even more, then they can turn around and flip it for a profit. But you can't really go wrong with gold, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially over time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys sell the big like gold bars too?
No, we don't. If we had a gold bar like that, it'd be worth millions.
A
Really?
kilo.
Yeah, if you had like a really like an 80-pound gold bar, it would be worth over $1 million.
Oh
No
yeah,
way.
for sure.
Because
Yeah.
like think about it, an ounce of gold is $1,800.
Oh,
So like
true.
one gram is worth like $30 depending on the carat weight.
Mm-hmm.
A gram, bro, like it's like a little like featherweight.
So
That's right.
if it's worth 1,800 a gram,
No,
right?
an
Or
ounce.
ounce. Okay, it's worth 1,800 an ounce. What do you guys pay per ounce? So you make some money.
There's some formula we use, but we pay like 80 back, I think, from spot.
Oh, nice. That's not bad.
So Yeah, you got to leave a little room for profit because they are a business, but they pay pretty well.
That's right, guys. Always remember, when you're negotiating with somebody, they got to feed their family too.
Yeah. Do you guys pay when you guys sell it? Do you guys sell at spot price?
Yeah, but do you know what the crazy thing is?
Yeah.
So refineries right now are selling gold $30 over spot.
What?
So yeah, so let's say I have a 1 ounce gold bar. Spot is $1,800, but it's in such high demand and it's so hard to get. Refineries, if I brought it to you, they give me $1,830 or $1,840 for that, so they can come back and sell for more.
So are they going to lose money on it?
No, they buy it for 1840 and then they sell it for 60 or 70.
Dog, that's crazy. We got to start flipping gold.
Yeah, gold has been very very, very crazy recently. Like everybody wants it, and if you can't find it, then prices go up, premiums happen.
That's very
Definitely.
true. Might have to look into that.
I think it'd be cool to have a kilo of gold in a safe, even though it'd be worth a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. You just like have your friends come over, you crack open the safe, and be like, "You ever seen a kilo of gold before?"
Like I've held 2 80-pound bars of silver.
Dang, that's a lot of money there too.
Oh yeah, it was like this big. I think we were selling it for around like 20,000, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it was up there. It was up there.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because I think silver's around 30 an ounce. Somewhere between 20 and 30 an ounce.
Yeah, something like that. But we were selling it for a pretty good, healthy price. Nothing close to gold, but like for what it was, I thought it was a cool thing.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, some guy came in and bought it, and I was like carrying it to his car. It was heavy, so I was like doing some dumbbell curls with it. I thought it was cool.
You got like arm guards going on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, here's the plan. We're gonna go into a gun range, scoop up some lead bullets, and we're gonna make some lead ingots, 80-pound ingots.
Is that worth a bunch of money?
Probably not.
Probably get all the brass out of the shells too.
Yeah, the brass would be worth some good money. It would be crazy, but it would be good.
We could go offer to clean up one of the gun clubs one day.
Mm-hmm.
Funny. Oh, I'm getting all these ideas. Well, as you guys know by the title of this episode, as far as Biggest Losers go, Nikola sucks, and they're down 7.02% just today. And as we talked about, 38% since the beginning of June. So,
Jesus.
If you still think that's an investment in quotes, probably get a drug test.
Dude, I'm thinking that it could be an investment if they drop low enough for me to buy the dip.
$4?
Maybe yeah, like okay, $4 I'd try it, but I'm saying like if they actually had a product, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when that announcement comes out saying that we have created our first truck and we're having a little like what's called show or presentation of it, I guarantee you that stock's gonna go up 10%.
Probably.
Yeah. Could make a quick swing on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just want to get it when it's at its lowest. If it's around $25, I'll throw in a couple, thousand on it. And then if it goes up on that announcement, then your boy will sell out or sell at least half of it, make my money and principal, and then hold the rest and see where it takes me.
Totally.
Yeah. And then the next day you hear that the Nikola truck has exploded because it cannot handle carrying that cargo.
Jesus. Well, that's why I sold
they pulled a Tesla.
Oh man, that'd be so bad.
I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. I guess we'll see what happens, but I think it's gonna be crazy. I don't know if an electric vehicle will be able to tow something that's thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds.
I mean, I could probably see it because like, what is it? The Model S right now? Kevin was telling me this morning on our way to work that the Model S Tesla is slightly faster than a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but speed is speed. Like towing is a lot harder to do. It's a lot of work you got to put in.
It's all about power, though, So I mean, if it could produce enough power for it to move, I think it could do it.
It's about the torque on the low end. That's why the wheels are so low to the ground on the semis. And then because like some of them are even V6 diesels, like those big semis. They're just V6, like huge, like cat engines, because all they got to do is focus on getting the low end rolling, and then they want to
Dude,
save gas because they're like
what
18-speed trucks.
what if they bring out like a 600-pound battery just for it?
Can't imagine what the repairs would be on that, especially at first when there's like no spare parts.
But yeah, I see what you're saying though. Like, yeah, that's a lot of energy going into it. They
Mm.
better have a pretty nice battery coming in. No, they'll pull a David. Remember, Dave, you're talking about you have this huge solar panel on the side of a airplane. They do that
Yeah.
same thing, but on the side of the semi truck.
Maybe
So funny.
actually
On the roof.
Yeah,
On the
on the
roof.
roof. Yeah, solar powered it or something like that.
on the roof.
Dude, I know a guy that's a trucker, and he was saying that they're just not practical because of like having to stop and charge, because like when you're hauling like cross country loads, and like you got to make it from New York to LA in like 3 days. I mean, like if you figure you got to pull over to charge it every like 400 miles like a Tesla, for like an hour. I mean, that's a lot of stopping.
Yeah, they definitely need to figure out some like self charging without actually having to stop and charge.
Get on the solar.
Yeah, we got it.
Or
We
you could
have to
just
go to Nikola. We have to go there and like just talk to them and see what's up.
Could. Very well could.
or you could just have a bunch of hamsters running on hamster wheels in the back.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's hydroelectric or
Yeah,
something like that.
we'll hamster farm them in my backyard and sell it to Nikola.
Yeah,
Right next to the
run
truck.
on those wheels, spin those turbines, generate some electricity.
It's so funny.
But yeah,
May-
once we go to Nikola, we'll bring Kanal with us because he is very intelligent in the physics department. So
Just
shout out
get
to
him to-
Kanal, PhD in physics. But
Yeah,
we'll bring
good
him,
boy.
and then we'll have him interrogate Nikola on how they plan to get these trucks rolling.
He just gets a job on the spot because they realize the engineers they have now don't know anything. Like you're like, hey, we're gonna fire these guys in 5 minutes. You want a job? That'd be
Yeah,
great.
who knows? We might even apply there just because.
Just for fun.
Just for
Well,
funsies.
maybe on the drive there, or when all these truckers are stopping, they can check out Netflix. Get caught up on their shows, which is down 6.52%.
Dude, they fell off a bridge.
Really
Mm.
sad, man.
It's like 70 points yesterday.
I know.
$70. I don't know what they're at right now.
I think it might be a
Something
little
like
bit of a
that.
correction though, because they were one of the few stocks that actually went up during coronavirus. So I think it might be a slight correction, essentially.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can understand why though. Everybody's at home watching Netflix, so that makes sense.
No, it does
Well,
make sense.
Dave's right too. I mean, tech was way overhyped.
But yeah, they are trading at 490 right now. They closed at 530 yesterday. So yeah, $77 drop, down 13%.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah. Wow, their graph is just going straight up. So I can understand what you're saying on that correction, Dave. Duly needed.
We're on the gain train. Well,
Wow.
if you guys want some unique investments, if you're unsure about tech, we always got the big sleepers for the day. Number one, this is a favorite of the show. We got Cracker Barrel, CBRL. If you guys don't know or you don't have one in your area off your local interstate, they're basically only like off the highway and like big freeways, interstates. It's like an old country store, and then it's like Southern comfort food and stuff. I actually really like it.
Yeah, I do too. It's pretty awesome.
It's really fun, and you can sit outside and play checkers and stuff, and there's a little like general store. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, and they have at least the one in Phoenix off of, is it I-17?
Yeah, I
What
know
I'm
which one you're talking about. Yeah.
They have this weird game. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's really
with
hard
the
to
pegs?
explain. Yeah, with the pegs.
Yeah, I have one of those. We got one because it was at Cracker Barrel.
I have never won. I have came close, but I have never won.
I've only won a couple times. It's so hard.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. But it's a cool place. So if you have the opportunity, go check it out. Maybe you will change your mind and invest in it.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever been there.
Oh, we got to go for a challenge video.
All right,
Cracker
sounds
Barrel
good.
challenge.
We're not
Oh,
leaving until we beat the peg game.
Yeah, and we each have a country fried steak. Whoever eats it the fastest is the winner.
All right, well, we'll do it this weekend then.
Bet.
Bet. Oh wait, you're gonna be out of town, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be here. What am I saying? Yeah,
Damn it.
we'll figure
Next
it
week.
out.
Next week.
Yeah, next week we got this. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think it'll be solid over time, just because if you're holding long term, those interstate like restaurants and stuff. I mean, truckers aren't gonna stop anytime soon, so might be good.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
And number 2 on our list is Deutsche Bank under the ticker DB.
This is one I was personally invested in.
I like it. Too big to fail.
Well, they did fail in 2008. They almost went under. So I like to, but Dave's reasoning is the same reason I was liking to look at it, is just because it's kind of a sign of the times, like what Deutsche is doing, because I feel like they're always like one step ahead, whether it's like success or failure.
Yeah,
If that makes sense. I'm not describing that very well, but
no, I get that. You want to be first to making the gains and first to making the losses.
that's right.
Respect.
They were in big financial trouble earlier this year. They were laying off like tons of employees, and they were talking about almost bankruptcy. It was nuts.
Wow.
So they might get bailed out. So buy some Deutsche.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's number 3?
Good old fashioned OG, one of a kind, OG original Crocs.
Yes, sir. Crocs is publicly traded. Can you believe that? It's CROX.
Can't go wrong with a pair of Crocs. I feel like everyone at least had a pair in their lifetime or still owns a pair.
I had them when I was younger.
Yeah, me too. I used to have some.
Yeah, they're still very trendy, and they have a bunch of retail stores too.
No, yeah, they definitely are trendy.
Wow, they have definitely bounced back. So before the crash, they were trading at around $40, and then they dipped down to around $11, and now they're back to $34.
Oh,
Wow, that's not bad.
So yeah, that's some major rebound.
Tyler, are we buying Crocs on Monday for the meme?
Dude, if they drop 10% tomorrow, we might have to.
Phew, okay, I'm with it, my guy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I used to have a pair of black Crocs. I think if I get new ones, I'd probably want blue, maybe.
I had
Nice,
blue.
nice.
I had a dark blue. They were very nice. Never broke on me one time.
Dang.
Respect.
But I don't think Crocs are very popular here in Arizona. I don't remember the last time I've ever seen someone wearing Crocs in Arizona.
I think it's when you're out in like humid places, like in the south and stuff, and like you live in a swamp or something like that, like around swampland.
I mean, I know
A bunch of water.
in Wisconsin it's really popular. I see people wearing Crocs all the time in Wisconsin.
Huh.
Just the wave over there,
And maybe it's the Midwest wave.
Yeah.
I bet it's popular with like a lot of water stuff like
Cool.
that because they're so transparent and they're weatherproof.
And they got those little like what's it called? Like pins you can put in there.
Yeah.
Make it fashionable on your own. Those are cool.
They know how to make them fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like to think we're having fun too. Making these podcasts all the time for you guys, 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. The only reason we're able to have all that fun is because of our good friends over at Anchor for sponsoring and supporting this podcast and also giving us a great podcasting platform to work with.
Hit that ad.
Hit that ad.
I
Hit
got
that
you.
ad. I'm going to cut it right after we all said it. All right, boys. I'm happy to make a proud announcement. I got Dub City 2 days in a row, today and yesterday. So I'm trying to make a comeback, but it's tough. It's tough right now.
I'm still in last place. It was a close one today, though. You and Dave were neck and neck. I think it was like a 9-point difference from winner.
That was scary close, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But if you guys don't mind, I'll just do my number. Since I usually make someone else go first, I'll get it out of the way. I would like 26,871.95 points exactly.
Okay.
Okay. I see that. I see that.
200-point gain.
Yeah, I don't think anything crazy, but you can't be too sure.
You said
All right.
26,871.
26,871.95.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with 27 flat.
Wow. We're going up, boys.
27,000. Yeah, you know
27
me.
flat.
We only go grain.
All right.
Okay. I can respect
I'm
that.
gonna say we're going down. We are going 26,400.
26,400. Okay.
Yeah.
That's also a reasonable drop. Tyler and I kind of got the spread there.
Yeah, nice
we,
little spread.
we all got to text Kanal at the same time because I think we have a really good spread on each other.
He's gonna say 26,300.
I was gonna say
22,000.
27,1. Wait, what did Dave pick? 27?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna say 27,1.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Say, baby. But you guys are going to have to come back next time to find out. Also find out if we're still gambling. Find out if I can make my microphone work while I'm out of town. And on that note, I want to thank everybody for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Leave us a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com if you want to send in an investing tip. We might play it on the show. Tyler, can you do that disclaimer for us?
Got you. All right, Big Gauchos. A quick disclaimer because we love disclaimers. We are not licensed brokers, so everything said on this podcast is our opinions from our experiences. We love to make money, so we hope you also make money through our advice. Thank you. But at the same time, please do your due diligence, do your research, and we are not liable for any lost gains, but we are directly liable for all major gains.
Yes, sir.
And please, we hope you guys can make some money, and please invest safely, Big Gauchos. With that being said, please like and subscribe. We love the support, and you guys are the reason we do this. We love doing this. And now, Dave, please let the viewers know if you're on top or on bottom. Not sure where you're at right now. Let the people know what their great Instagram is.
Yeah, so the Instagram is at Big Gauchos. So go over, give it a follow. Check out the clips we upload. We also upload pictures whenever we have new YouTube content. So go over, check it out. Show some love, and yeah.
Yes, sir. Thanks for listening. Remember, if you guys are listening on streaming services like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Overcast, Pocket Casts, or if you got your own RSS feed, we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you're sharing that feed with somebody that would find something useful in there. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts especially, make sure you leave us a rating, 1 to 5 stars, or a review. Tell us something you liked, tell us something you didn't like. We don't care. We love to talk to you guys, or leave a comment. And on that note, good night from Arizona. We hope you made some money today.